It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Up next, it's our main event between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tennessee Titans. Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. He's going to field this at the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's another carry for Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 33-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. They go to Barkley again. He gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. They'll air it out on third. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Running back sent in motion. On first down, Hurts. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
On second down, here's Barkley. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down.
This light work, gang. I ain't gonna lie, this light work.
Preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
The Eagles are in punt formation. The Titans with Chimere DK deep to return. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. Titans to the line now. First and 10. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Not well done there.
And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Did such a good job, and not just hitting him in a window on that slant, in the right window, but hitting him right in time, right in a spot where he had room to run and add on to that catch.
Ward, a quick throw, complete. And he's going to be hit and set out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. 8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach his second down.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. They'll cobble together a yard there. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop. Looks like we have somebody worse for wear after the play, and that's Isaiah Pacheco, who's in some pain. They're looking at him now. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Let go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Second to screen, it's Pollard. That short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's 4th down.
Hot 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Buffalo 18.
4th down, here's Ward. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
1st down, a run with Barkley. In there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. On 4th down, Hurts. He's caught. He's got Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Connects on the crosser. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Well, not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. Fourth down coming up. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Ready?
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Offense to line. This is second and 4.
Let's go. Ready?
Running up the middle, Pacheco. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Zach Vaughn with the tackle.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up third and 2.
The Eagles into the nickel, third down coming.
60 Maverick, 60 back, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Throwing now on third and 2. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
So first down from the 41.
Kennedy line, Cowboy 80. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 39-yard line.
Drop 50, drop 60.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. He finds Tigakonkwo for the grab. Racing down the left side. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans take a second quarter lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Returnable from the 1. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Hurts now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. So that brings up second down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On third down, it's Hurts. Forced out to his right. That's completed right side. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Completed over the middle. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
At the 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. Give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
When they were in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
They'll throw. Third and long. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much...
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Look at Xavier Woods in there to pick it off. A timely interception for them there, partner. That drive sure looked like it was headed for at least 3, maybe 6.
That QB wanted that throw back the minute it left his fingertips. You know, Peyton Manning would say, once that ball's gone, that check has been signed. And he wanted to rip that check up, and he knew it. Defense makes him pay.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes second and long. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. This is pulled in by Gunnar Helm. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. We've set it down from the 37.
Let's go now. 37-yard line.
Hot quick right side. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate. It turns into a nice game.
Second and 2.
Deputy! Liking it. Street. Street.
They give on second to Pollard. Open space inside the 40. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. First and 10 from the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
10 to 60. 10 to 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Check up.
From the gun, it's Ward. Taking a chance to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked out by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back! Because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw. And even more so, picked it off.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. They'll stick with the ground game here. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. The Titans call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. And it's going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Amani Hooker has it. And the Titans do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Okay,
Titans to the line now. First and 10.
here we go. Ready.
Run from Pacheco to start the half. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hook.
Right side, quick pass, complete. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 19 Lions, Warriors 17, 18 Pioneers. Ready, ready?
Ward now on 3rd down. Caught outside, beyond the marker. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. New set of downs for him. That starts at the 38. Ward, a quick throw, complete. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Cooper DeJean with the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Back to 60. Here we go. Bronco 80. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Titans have a first.
And the Titans, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Riggs, 70 Lions. Go.
Handoff running right. Pollard. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Short pass brought in. Running in the red zone. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Here's Sly to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans drive their lead to 11.
14. Eagles 3. Joey Sly to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll get it up to the 44.
You know, they say you never go broke taking a profit. Just find that completion. And it may not be a Benjamin, but even those little dollar bills start to add up.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Barkley trying this up the gut. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st down, and they go right back to it. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Handoff headed right. Barkley. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Moving in the right direction that time, but only 2 yards picked up, so it's 3rd and 9.
And it's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They'll indeed go for this. It's Hurts. He finds him beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets him the 1st. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Barkley again here on 2nd. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Barkley off the pistol give. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So many of the D tackles in the league today, Kate, at some point in their background were edge rushers before they maybe outgrew that position. But they've got an explosiveness, a get-off, and it leads to stops like that.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap for Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They're going to run with Barkley. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
He gets it again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Give him maybe a yard on that play, Brock. Still 7 to go on 3rd and goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Catch made. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late.
14. Eagles 11.
Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Ward off the play fake. Flushed into the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 20-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'm chopping.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18.
Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. They did it! He made the interception! Jahan Campbell makes the play. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. It could do some serious damage.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. He fields it from the 8. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Seven Pirates. Get it. Ready.
Gonna throw this one. Ward. That's him on the quick hitter. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Ready, set.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Eagle, 6.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Ward in the pistol. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
Craft roll 80.
That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Titans losing by 4.
Ready.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
Street, street. Panther 60, Panther 60.
The running right, here's Pollard. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On the pistol, here comes Pacheco. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Back. Go.
Throwing the out route complete. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Check that. Check that. Ready, ready.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Ready.
It's Pacheco again. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. The Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
It's Pacheco on 3rd. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Extra point upcoming, this to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
21, Eagles 18.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
One final shot here. Escapes the pocket. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So this winds up a win for the Titans. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Titans are your winners as we say goodbye from Nashville.